Welcome back to Miracle Mask, and now we're on part 24.
Final Fantasy 13. Oh, sorry.
The story so far.
Please, Tail, don't mention that game in here.
After witnessing the disappearance of crowds in Tingly Town, Layton and friends are warned of a final miracle.
On their fourth day in Montador, the heroes are finally closing in on the masked gentleman.
Alright.
There, compromise. Happy now?
Yes.
You're never happy.
Alright, so now I have 94 puzzles solved, if I remember correctly.
91.
91? Or is it 94? Okay, whatever. I have pretty much fulfilled the puzzle quota, so I can just go blow through the rest of the game.
Alright, we'll have to start somewhere. I doubt the investigation's just going to come to us.
Oh, I was actually fearful that you wouldn't be able to read this, Shiori.
No,
Oh, it's fine. It's pretty much like Ace Attorney.
Professor Layton, there you are. I have been looking all over. Where are you?
Gonzalez? Whatever is the matter?
My face! Just look at it. It's hideous.
I stand corrected.
Shiori.
Oh wait, that's me. I stand corrected.
Oh, no, I was just reading it out of context.
Oh, okay.
You have cleared Mr. Dalston's name.
Whoop. Oh, I take it Dalston has been released?
Well, yeah.
No.
Yes, he's just returned to the mansion. I can't thank you enough.
Oh yeah, we're not in Japan.
Of course not.
Thankfully.
If this was Japan, Emmy would not be wearing something like that. You're very welcome. However, I don't believe I did anything to merit such thanks.
But of course you did. Even when all the townspeople suspected Mr. Dalston, I hear you continue to pursue the true culprit.
Well, I'm not an idiot, okay?
And for that, you have earned my undying gratitude.
And then he died. Yeah. It was no trouble, Gonzalez. Dalston is an old friend. The storyteller did it.
A proper gentleman.
Wrong game, Layton.
Oh,
Wait,
sorry.
I didn't do it.
I said the storyteller, not Emmy.
But
Layton,
Emmy's
wrong
the
game.
one narrating this shit.
Oh, sorry.
Please do drop if you have the time. If you have the time.
No, no dropping. You'll curse us. You know, I'm starting to want a butler myself.
Luke, get away
Run, Luke, run.
for your life.
If Dalston has been released, it must be trapped news of yesterday's miracle has reached the police. He might be unemployed, but you could have him.
How does butler number 1 sound, Luke?
No thanks. I'll just
Hey,
stick to
Luke,
my assistant.
Luke,
But
don't
now
worry.
we can finally hear Dalston's side of the story.
Luke, number 1 is what Riker's called in Star Trek, so you have that to be associated with at least.
I'm going to sleep on that.
Indeed. Let's pay him a visit.
Yes, let's.
But come on, who doesn't want to be associated with Star Trek?
Maybe.
Ah, Professor. Please come in.
That house doesn't look suspicious at all.
We've already been here.
Mr. Dalston has equal. Oh, come on, Dwebs. Don't be so judgmental.
Really? Look at it!
Remember, we've already established that Dalston is actually innocent, so come on. Alright. Alright, Jove and Dwebs, it's you guys.
Gonzalez told me you're intervening with the police to prove my innocence.
It's priceless news. I always intervene with the police.
But I still haven't forgotten how you suspected me at first,
Well,
too.
fuck you too, then.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
okay?
excuse me.
I'm sorry. I do
We're
apologize.
sorry.
But you must understand I had to take every possibility into consideration.
Sorry.
And stop twirling your mustache. Not making your image look any better.
Next time you leave the one that involves me out of it, alright?
Well, fuck you too then. Come on, guys, let's go. I rather hope there won't be a next time, Mr. Dalston.
That makes 2 of us. And one more thing, Layton. I I want to thank you.
Oh, so 1 minute you're chastising me, now you're saying thank you.
You earned that chastising, but take the thanks as well.
That's very kind. We're not at all...
Will you just shut your trap for 1 second and let me say my piece? I'm in your debt, Layton. Remember that.
Good. Shut up. That's your debt. If I ever have need of something, I'll be sure to ask. Thank you. Do I ask in a future game?
Maybe. Maybe not. So, where exactly have you got to with your investigation?
There was another miracle last night, this time at Tingly Town. We're still unsure as to how it was done. Line. We'll be heading back there to see if we missed any clues yesterday.
Right, well, you'd better keep me informed. I don't want to be left in the dark.
Alone in the dark, by chance?
No thanks.
Left in the dark? Of course! That may be precisely how I pulled it off. Thank you, Dalston.
Okay.
Oh, well, you're welcome, I guess.
Alright, so seems Horschel has
I'm not sure what you're thanking me for.
Are we in a
What's
murder she
your
wrote
welcome?
episode now?
Well, come on, Theo. I mean, remember, the movie actually had an Agatha Christie homage.
Let's see if our visit to Tingly Town confirms my suspicions.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Agatha Christie was one of the inspirations for this.
Okay, let's go.
I guess.
Siri?
Siri?
Sorry, I had an issue with the phone there.
Oh.
This is
Oh,
all so
sorry.
exciting. I wish I could get into your brain and see what you're so sure about, Professor.
It's time to dissect Layton. Come on, guys.
Yes!
No!
Yay!
No!
Get
Give me
my
Don't worry, Layton, this won't hurt a
Just
bit.
Ow!
Nurse, please suppress him.
No!
Alright, Theo, you're up again.
Hold
But
still,
first it's me
Professor.
here.
Wait,
Professor
I thought that was you.
Layton.
Oh.
Good. Actually, I was talking about Tennerbomb.
Yeah, he completely looks like Hugo Weaving.
Yeah.
Likewise. No more disturbances, I hope, Mr.
You
Rats-
totally don't look like an asshole.
Oh, come on, Shiro. Are you always this judgmental? None whatsoever,
No.
thank you. I was taking a moment to reflect on the Scorpion Casino's recent growth.
To be fair, Pedro,
Just
she
because,
said-
look, Shiro, just because he has sun shades and looks, and he has a casino called Scorpion Casino, why would you ever think there's something wrong with him? Come
Yeah,
on.
I think he's legend.
Pedro, just to be fair, she only said that he looks like an a-hole. She didn't say certainly that he was one.
Like, this is Scooby-Doo's level of subtleness.
Remember, guys, she wasn't completely accusing him of being it. She just said he looks like one.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Thank you.
Two very big differences in the case.
Somebody co-signed Henry's property purchases?
yes.
Bastard.
Now it's time for us to get. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, it's in this part we're gonna get some foreshadowing to the final big twist of the game. Let me quickly check the preview thing.
Oh no, not another Layton plot twist. My mind can only take so much.
Actually, you'll be surprised because this one, by Layton standards, is actually pretty tame.
I was not aware of any of this.
It's one of the better handled plot twists.
Wait, is it in this one? Actually, no. I think it might be in the next part.
Basically,
Yeah, I
I
think
thought
it's-
you said we're gonna meet the masked gentleman.
No. I said,
Why would Henry
I
keep
said
this
it's time to
information
go.
from...
I said it's time to go meet the.
Why would you think he's keeping information from you? He could be the masked gentleman.
take it from me, Dwibs. As far as Layton
No,
plot
I
twists
get
go,
it, I
this
get
is
it.
definitely one of the best handled of them.
You could have had a body double or something. Pretend to be
Get it? Handled.
Eh,
Because
that's
it's on
too
3DS.
easy.
All right, Teo, you're up.
Anyway,
So here we are, Beardy.
when I was wee lad, this area was sand, as far as the eye could see.
It's
I
called.
don't really like
everywhere.
sand.
Why so?
I don't like sand. It gets. Oh my god! That just.
Hard to believe this was all one big desert in the past.
I know what you're about to
Tatooine.
say,
So
but
this
I
is
have no idea where it's from.
So this is the Dubai.
Hey, I wouldn't have been bored. I've seen a few pass through old craggy day on the way to desert.
So this is the Dubai of the Layton series. Started off as a desert, but now it's a huge metropolis.
It was nice when they stay with us for a bit. I tell you, some of their puzzles were real belters.
Like this one.
Alright?
Yeah,
Let me read the puzzle this time.
sure, go ahead.
Even though I'm the one
Shut up,
solving
I'm
it,
reading
of
the puzzle.
course.
I'm reading the puzzle. Every day, colleagues A, B, and C spin a wheel to determine who will pay for lunch. Ryden. The wheel is divided into 3 segments, with the number of points indicated in the picture, and the colleagues spin the wheel 6 times. Each time, all 3 of them receive points according to which segment lands on them. Whoever has the fewest total points at the end has to pick up the bill. Today, A has ended up with 13 points. If no 2 people finish with the same score, who had to pay for lunch?
I get the feeling
Wow.
that Layton is suffering from a bit of celebrity syndrome disorder, where he feels the need to read every single puzzle, even when
Wow,
that is absolutely
these colleagues are so dickish to each other. They
Yeah.
will do this.
However-
thing.
So, who's the unlucky sap?
I'm just going to take a lucky guess and say C.
All right.
I'm gonna say B.
Sure
Looks the
about
more
that.
victimized.
The only score you know is A's. 13 points. To get this many points after 6 spins of the wheel, she would have got 2 points on 5 occasions and 3 points once, for example. What other combinations of points will give A score for So basically this is all about picking possible math combinations.
Okay.
There are only 3 ways for A to have received 14 points after 6 spins. 1 times 3 points, 5 times 2 points equals 13. Basically these equations. Now you can look at the wheel and work out how many points B and C would have received in each of these cases.
Okay. Again, I think this is one of the puzzles, but I can think more about it once I take time to resolve
Yeah.
it myself. Because
This puzzle is optional, so so even if you don't particularly care for math puzzles, you can just skip it. I just think because Tenenbaum is a particularly important character, as you will soon be revealed later.
oh, actually, well, I was actually right. B was.
Sorry, B. Looks like you got to pay the bills, you bastard.
Yes.
Meanwhile, the arsehole and the cunt are smiling.
All right. I guess I'll be Luke. Actually, no, Dubs. I don't know, Dubs, you be Luke.
Yeah,
actually.
I'm Luke.
To make across the desert, travelers had to find a water source.
Interesting.
And so we got here into the oasis that is now Montador. You know, the oasis and the river Craggy share the same source.
Mm-hmm. So is there some sort of underground waterway flowing through the area?
Aye, that's right. It's all connected. In fact, everything is connected if you really
Ah, Cloud Atlas, no!
Level 5, why?
Actually, Dubs, remember, this game came out in 2011 in Japan, so this came out before Cloud Atlas, so I'm pretty sure...
Right, okay.
What's next? Long time no see.
Or
Theo, it wouldn't be a Japanese game if it didn't have that sentence, so...
what about go, or, you know,
Go!
Alright, Dubs, go ahead.
Me mum told me where I should wait for her if I got lost, so I thought that meant I was allowed to wander
And that hat is huge.
a bit.
This... How the hell has this girl survived up until this point?
Yeah.
So you're lost again.
You sound different.
Uh,
Hi.
Oh, hey, Shiroi.
It's my fault.
Guess what, Shiroi? Bonnie's lost again!
Look.
Oh, what a surprise!
Okay.
I'll say it again.
Okay,
your
I'm back
mother
now.
is a shit parent.
Okay, can I read the puzzle?
Go ahead.
Thank
Oh,
you.
wait, you... As in by me, he means
You want
Luke.
to stick these 6 maze panels together to form a cube, creating a path from card to flag. Can you create an example without moving the
The
panel?
social service does not exist in this universe.
I'm reading the puzzle here.
Well, hey, that's apparently how it is over in jolly old England.
Between the car and the flag, leaving
But I guess they wised up because we have social services now.
So this is a puzzle in the most literal sense. Basically, just using the pieces and rotating them and placing them. Just make a row that makes sense, basically.
So, Luke, how do you manage to get a hat that fits?
Oh, that looks
simple.
adorable, though.
How?
I was given it as a birthday present.
Why does me mum keep giving me big, giant hats?
Because she's so shit of a parent, she doesn't even know your size.
Yes.
She can't measure my head. I'm surprised I don't have a new mummy at this point.
You know what? So am I.
Then again, this is apparently the same company that founded Turnabout. Well, the same company that apparently founded the Very Big Circus. So who knows what at this point?
Yeah. Oh, do you guys want to see a magic trick?
Sure, go ahead.
Do we?
Here's a glass ball. Now I throw it in the air. Poof! It's gone. But where is the glass ball? Oh look, it's inside Luke's hat.
Oh,
See?
well, I don't even.
It's magic. Of course you're not supposed to understand. And wait, wasn't this Luke's puzzle?
An assistant can solve a puzzle or two.
Actually,
gave it-
He learned his puzzle.
Actually, I don't know.
people are always stealing puzzles from others.
Yeah, Emmy, you're such a glory hog. Yay, you did it! I didn't know that's how it worked.
Yeah, of course, with that giant hat blocking your view.
My mum said if we got separated, we should wait for her at the reunion in, it's that huge white hotel.
So she has to go to the reunion.
She's
Charming.
such a shit parent that she has to give her child a waiting point if she loses her.
What do you think, Emmy? Should we take her there?
Of course. Bonnie, would you like to come with us to the hotel?
Are you sure?
And-
People might think you're my mother. No way! I want to stay and watch the carnival a bit more.
Aww.
It's me mum's fault for not keeping an eye on me. I'll
That's
find her. I
This kid's cool.
These games are just so full of character. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay. Are you sure you'll be alright by yourself?
Way aye! Me mum says I have a proper consent of direction.
Sure,
I do wander off a lot.
that makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
My father was named some guy Pablo. And when I do fancy heading back, I can just take the tram from Tingly Town to the reunion inn. No problem.
Hint.
Actually, plot twist. Your father was actually Ryoga Hibiki.
If you're sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. Goodbye, Miss Yellow Jacket person, and bye, Luke.
Don't keep your mom waiting too long.
Well, she makes me wait, so I'll do the same.
Bye.
Try to be the better woman, though, and show her who's boss.
It's like I keep
I'm a
saying.
kid. I don't have to be the better woman.
It's like I
Yeah,
keep saying. Hino's biggest strength as a writer is in creating lovable characters.
what my second personality said.
All right. So let's go straight here.
And my talent is ruining Kino's characters.
Oh, great.
All right. And now race course front. Actually, I think I do go back from here. Do I? Again, it's been a while since I recorded this. So yeah, I made a mistake basically.
How could this happen to me?
It's been a while since I recorded this, so I don't remember
I'm
my
sorry,
exact
guys.
thought process.
I seem to be a bit lost.
I'll say.
Basically, I had yeah, I think I'm remembering a bit now. Basically, this is a moment where I had a kind of a brain fart.
Oh.
Yeah, where's that daughter of mine got to now? Ever since we got here, she just can't keep still.
Maybe you should take under the consideration that you're a horrible parent.
Yeah.
I've heard that notion.
There certainly is a lot around here to distract a child.
Yeah.
What? A bunch of buildings that look, a bunch of libraries.
The carnival stuff, Goops.
Right.
She definitely takes after her dad. Like, he proper loves puzzles and all. He'd always give her these holiday-themed puzzles. I bet that's why she's got such a short attention span now. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. It's the dad's fault.
Oh, not the consistent parent, it's the dad's fault.
Of
sure.
course.
Of course it has to be.
Right. I'll let Tio read the puzzle now.
Okay. What tone should I use?
Whatever.
Okay. A family of 5 is visiting some hillside cabins. There are 4 cabins available and the prices vary. Cabin A costs £200, Cabin B £400, Cabin C £300, and Cabin D £600.
Wow! I can buy one of these cabins just easy. Gee, these are some
The cost
pretty...
is fixed regardless of the number of residents, so they are restricted only by space, which is the cheapest cabin that the whole family can stay in. Give your answer by positioning your sleeping bags inside a cabin so they all fit. The sleeping bags may not overlap.
Wow, real estate in Britain is pretty cheap.
No, it's not.
This game's talking bollocks.
This game
Especially
is bullshit.
considering that pounds are very, very high in value compared to euros.
Inaccurate
and
facts
dollars.
about Britain.
Yeah.
Worst game ever. Don't buy. 0 out of 10.
So it's basically a Oh, I get it.
You move
Sounds
those,
very easy.
move those beanbagged people there to.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's see where they fit best.
While true that pounds are, of course, transferred to being, a really poor value over in America, still, though, only £600, even by American standards, is a steal for real estate.
I mean, £600 a month would get you a flat.
But that's the thing, it's like £600, like, for an entire house. Mortgage
Yeah.
paid and everything.
Well, if you think about it, this town is kind of a ghost town.
Wait,
I
isn't
guess
it
they'll
booming
try-
with popularity?
At the moment,
I think she was talking about Stansbury.
Oh,
Yeah. It was Stansbury that was the ghost town. The town we're currently in is booming with business.
Correct. Oh, correct.
Correct. The answer was cabin B. The only cabins where the whole family can fit in are cabins B and D, and B is the cheaper of the 2. If only they could sleep standing up, they'd be able to stay in as much as they want.
Who does
And
that?
Then again-
aren't
with
these
the-
like holiday cabins rather than live-in cabins?
Either way, though, it sounds like they're incredibly tiny, so maybe not. So I think I'll
'Cause
stave
for a
off
holiday
from that
cabin, I
deal.
can understand that price.
Pedro?
Oh, sorry.
Pedro?
I told her to wait for me at the reunion and we got separated. I just hope she was paying attention.
Her? What about you?
She was paying
You're
attention.
irresponsible
She just decided to give you the middle
janitor.
finger.
Would you like to go and look for her? Sorry, would you like us to go look for her? Because clearly you're not responsible.
No, Flower. Don't worry about it. She's got a proper good sense of direction, like.
You just said
She
that.
can look after herself.
But you just said that earlier.
Anyway, I've always told her not to talk to strangers, so I thought she'll be good.
Emmy,
You are a shit parent!
Emmy, let's pretend we didn't have this conversation. I
Yes,
see.
Professor.
Well, I hope the two of you will
Excuse
be
me
united.
while I go and make the call.
Okay.
I'm guessing Layton and Emmy are probably thinking of themselves. Okay, you know what? I wash my hands of this whole matter.
Yeah.
The family in American Tail would envy you two.
It's actually interesting because there's a side quest also involving a dysfunctional family, but it's only a husband and wife in that case.
Oh, wow!
Yeah, trust
Yeah.
me, Shiroi. Basically,
No,
every single town they go, either one of them or both of them get broken-hearted for some reason.
No, it wasn't that. It was just thunder out of nowhere.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Was it all just a dream? This place looks perfectly normal.
Yeah, you're gonna hear the dog barking for a
Something
while.
just happened here while we were at Tingly Tower.
That's okay.
it's okay. Pedro's dog does that all the time, anyway.
And maybe we should try looking for clues there.
Basically, Shiroi, remember, the trick is to point the finger up while she's looking and say, "Tsk," like Cesar Milan says. Trust me, it works.
Wow, South Park was teaching something legit.
Actually, Jova, that episode
That's not South Park.
that episode of Sazam Lunch as himself. That's exactly the point. That's exactly what he teaches in his show. That dogs.
He's a real guy.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He was actually playing himself.
I've seen the show.
He was actually playing himself in that episode.
Nice.
Anyway,
It's still pitch black. I can't even see my feet.
Yes. The interior seems to block out even the faintest silver of light.
Well, look at the bright side, Professor. At least we're not alone in the dark. We have each other.
Professor, what are you
How
doing?
comforting.
Echo!
Aren't you ashamed? A little.
Exactly as I thought. The masked gentleman isn't afraid of building elaborate contraptions to support his illusions. Illusions.
okay.
What do you mean by that? That.
Would you
Quite
do
clever.
that?
Clever. Well, we are in a building. Of course it's going to echo.
But it's a small building.
While the masked gentleman had our
True.
attention,
Well.
he rotated the floors so that we went out on the opposite side.
So there you go. Basically, there's a fake thing. There you go. Basically, it was all a rotating thing that led us into a copy of Tingly Town.
Oh, so it's kind of like in that Mel Brooks
Yeah.
mystery murder movie.
What is
Yeah.
it with villains in this universe and making copies of cities?
I'll
It's
bet
a
my
lot more-
hat there's an exact replica of Tingly Town on the other side of this door.
Wow, he's betting his hat. As we all know, if he's betting his hat,
That's a huge stuff.
if he's betting his hat, then he's...
Wait. Fake town. Are you reusing you know what
Got to
again?
be kidding me.
Well, Dwebs, this is just a particular small thing. It's not really It's not really a big thing in this particular story. It's just for the sake of
The concept is so simple that it verges on the absurd. Who would ever
Got that
suspect
right.
a park behind this? So now it starts recognizing that it's absurd.
Remember, Dwebs.
Yeah.
Remember,
Like
Dwebs.
Like I said,
Hey.
Fibs, and when it comes to the twist, Miracle Mask is one of the more legit handled ones.
Yeah,
He's so
Emmy has a
exciting
point.
to
How
see
ain't
his
no one
parents
noticed
have
the
trouble,
fake
but
part?
Surely this can't have gone unnoticed.
Not to mention,
Dwebs, the people that live here are dumbasses.
Dwebs, remember the
So this park was empty all along.
remember the Professor Lincoln parody in Yokai Watch? Typical. Professor Lincoln's solutions are always full of holes.
That seems to be the case. Come, let's head back to the real park.
So even he knows aware that people usually have these complaints.
So
Yeah.
at least that's one mystery
Here we
solved.
go. The
The
concept
masked
was
gentleman used the darkness in Tingly Town and the rotating floor mechanism to disorient Layton and the others. He led them into an exact but empty replica of the fun fair to make them think the crowd had vanished.
the concept was as simple as the execution was extravagant. The masked gentleman will go to any lengths.
And he has a good reason to.
Yes.
So that's one mystery solved.
So okay, Teo obviously
What's a tail?
Teo already figured who the masked gentleman is. I'm guessing Jova already knows because he
Did?
played this game. Yes, he did. He told me privately.
I-
Shiroi, what's your guess? Who's the masked gentleman?
I kind of managed to deduce this on my first playthrough too, who
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah, they foreshadowed it quite a bit.
Okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and I don't know, Angela or something. I don't know.
No, it's not Angela.
Well, okay. You're about a quarter right, but not all right.
Anyway,
But I just can't give you something for nothing. Business principles, you know. Oh, hey, look, it's the worst
It's
accountant
Henry.
ever.
It's totally Henry.
Well, we'll see about that. I'm not saying whether it's not Henry or not. Anyway.
I will say that Dwibs was a bit closer,
means
but
maybe.
neither are right.
Ah, okay.
The answer to this puzzle should be sufficient recompense. It'll be worth it, trust me.
The husband, then.
The husband.
Oh, you
What?
guys are in for quite a number of surprises.
Oh, you mean Harry? No, sure.
A girl had it to go on
Well,
a spinning
that's-
chicken ride.
we'll
We
see.
loved it at
Let's
amusement
just-
parks across
Harry
the
does
world.
have a big role in this story, but we'll see which one it is.
There are 4 sauces on the ride's base and 4 cups on each sauce.
guy
The
who
base
died.
sauces and the cups each take
Oh,
20
you mean
seconds to make
Randall?
one complete
Yeah.
clockwise rotation. If the girl in the
He
picture
didn't
is
die.
facing
Plot
east
twist, he
now,
didn't actually die.
which way will she be facing
got
after the
cursed.
cup is spun for 15 seconds?
If that were true,
Well,
it'd be a
he
question
did
of how he managed to
fall-
get out
Well,
and how he managed to survive that
fall
fall.
with the mask.
Don't
Wait,
worry.
you're actually questioning fall damage.
Actually,
Yes, it is a video
Don't you
game. I
see,
will question
Jova?
fall damage.
Don't you see,
all I want.
Jova? When a
Maybe
character
if
falls,
it's
don't you see, Jova? When a character falls in a fictional media, no
It's a
one could
Disney
survive
death.
that.
Actually, hold on. There are ways you can do that legit. Let's say the character fell in. The character fell in.
Breaking every bone in your body.
No, Debs, if you let me finish. What if he fell in a river?
Solving puzzles is truly a pleasure.
Didn't really hear any water.
What?
Even his attorney did that at one point with
Look,
one
what if
character
there was
falling
just
in
a
a river and
massive pile of
surviving.
leaves at
Remember,
the bottom
right,
of that
Jova?
hole?
Yeah.
So
No spoiling on that matter.
Depends how far and how fast he fell.
Like I said, he did fall with a mask.
yeah, and remember, he fell on his feet, so because he was falling with his head up. So obviously, if he fell in a river, then he would have survived.
And I mean, it's a hole in the ground and it was pretty dark down there, so we couldn't actually see how deep that hole was.
That too, yeah.
We don't know Jack.
Not to mention, he'd have quite a lot
What's
of
the deal?
motivation.
Yeah, you took my missus. Fuck you. Who's Murphy?
Joe?
Oh, sorry.
Yes,
Well,
he,
Mr.
he
Ladore's
wants,
fortune is
he wants
credited to
revenge
truly
on
busy
Henry
weapons.
from stealing his missus.
Ever since Dalston was detained by the police, customers have flocked to Mr. Ladore's establishments. The red herring. Hino keeps pointing us at the red herring. It's reached a point where you could reasonably say that Mr. Ladore owns this entire city. That arrest definitely benefited Mr. Ladore. Why? I'd bet my reputation as an accountant on it.
Breaking news: Murphy loses his job as an accountant.
Professor, doesn't that put Henry under a lot of suspicion? After all, he's the one who accused Mr. Dalston to begin with.
We know he's not.
It's even worse than
I don't think he's told.
We know he's not the masked gentleman personally, but he could be behind it, as
I
in,
agree with
like,
you
he hired
entirely.
someone to do it.
Murphy, do you happen to know who was behind the financing of the fairground? Was it the same group responsible for the construction?
Well, basically, I mean, that's all Mr. Ladore. He issues the permits for every construction project.
And hurry up, me and Luke can't keep these nuts stored in our cheeks forever.
Pedro?
Oh, sorry. Okay, he's been pouring money into new buildings. With all this expansion, he can't afford a drop-off in business right now.
Luke, are you holding those nuts on your mouth?
Oh my, look at the time. I have enough work for 3 people. No rest for the number crunchers. Farewell for now.
No, I should really be crunching these nuts as well. Oh, he talks enough for 3 people. Doesn't he realize he's giving away people's confidential information?
I don't think he cares.
I just love the
Actually,
concept.
he'd be everyone's favorite bookie.
Yeah, I just love this concept in general. An accountant who's also loves gossip. That's amazing.
And he's a bookie.
Apparently so, but I would still like to check with Henry to see how much of this is really true.
Remember, Pedro, he's not just any accountant, he's a bookie.
Yeah.
Good idea, Professor. Let's head to the Ladores and ask him about it.
Luke, actually, Luke, we have to take a break.
Yes.
I know, but next thing's next. It's time to come face to face, mask to mask.
Emmy, could you please hand us that picnic basket?
Okay. See you for the next part, everybody.
So yeah.